Good morning and welcome in, everybody. Before we get into this morning's update, I want to go over a quick overview of what is transpiring on this Wednesday morning here in the trading market. As we can see, XRP is just below 51 cents, up about 1/2% at the 50.85 cents. We still remain below the 53.1 cent resistance. However, we have maintained that 50-cent psychological level, so at least we're over that level. Right now, we're looking to push past that 53.9 cents, but we've been unable to make that push up. And if we rotate back down, the fear is here, if we lose 50 cents or if we get rejected by 53.7 cents in current terms, we'll end up rolling back down to that 43 cents or further and double bottom down around that 40.8 cent level. We speculated on it yesterday on what it could look like, and I put a little short video out just highlighting that clip, just to show everybody what we talked about in the live. So we'll see if we do maintain, are able to push up to that 53.7 cents, and then we'll see whether or not there's a rejection or a takeover there and we could start pushing back up. The speculation is if whether we reverse back down now or at 53.7, you could come back down and create a big W reversal here, a Gartley W reversal, but it would still have to come down, and we could break down a pretty decent percentage here, assuming we can't get that upward momentum. This would be a 19.5% drop from where we're at. If it has to come back down and do a double bottom like I drew out, to invalidate this thought process, we need to get over 53.7 and ultimately take 58.1. So the most bullish takeover here would be if we see XRP, boom, what's going on here? If we see XRP move around, come up to 58.1, back test 53.7, push back over 58.1, and then start swinging back up to this upper resistance around, what is that now? Right around 67, 68 cent area. So that would be our most bullish opportunity if we do something like that. So we'll go over the charts, we'll take an in-depth look, see if there's a chance of breaking up or breaking down, and we'll also take a look at this bit of reading here. Ripple XRP metric hits a 3-month high, and we'll talk about the details there of the indicator. And the last time this indicator spiked this high was at the beginning of May. So it's been a few months, and the last time this happened, we had a little bit of a rally. But we'll take a look at this metric in just a short amount of time, and then we'll take a look at the updated crypto fear and greed index as we get going this morning. So please make sure to hit that like button so YouTube does recommend this update. You hit that like button, YouTube recommends it, and when you or somebody else who's never seen my content scrolls through the YouTube newsfeed, my content will pop up, and then you can make an informed decision whether or not you want to click on my content. But you have to hit that like button so that YouTube will recommend this update. So make sure to hit that like button, and I will catch you on the other side of the intro. Good morning, 10:05 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Wednesday, August 7th, 2024. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So we couldn't really have any separation here this morning. If you're looking for a big breakout this morning for XRP, it hasn't happened as of yet. We're still maintaining that 50-cent psychological level, but we have not been able to put any kind of movement here towards that 53.1 cent area. The highest we were able to come up in the 2-hourly, you know, at about 4 a.m. we got up to that 52 cent area, but quickly reversed back down. We very quickly reversed back down from 52 cents, and right now, I mean, it's got a little bit of a bearish bias. We could see it all day yesterday that we need to have a massive surge of volume so that we can start pushing up towards these higher levels of resistance that used to be support. But as of right now, we're just kind of floundering in this 51 cent area, 50.5 cent. And we've been stuck here. We did make a surge up about 1.3 cents last night to about 52 cents. But nothing major. There was nothing major as far as any volume that was surging in last night. There was nothing major in terms of any kind of catalyst that would send us up. Besides the fact that we had this major sell-off before on this push up. As this was a little bit of a... We don't want to say it's just a dead cat bounce, but that is definitely what we're making sure. If there's a dead cat bounce here and it's ready to go back down, we're going to stay on top of this from the very beginning. And right now, I mean, it's very obvious. If we can't come up to that 53.7 in time, we're going to roll back down to maybe 43 cents, maybe even 40.8 cents. If this were to break down, and let's just look at the bearish section for a sec while we're looking at this. If this were to break down this 42.3, we know that 40 cent area, which is the, hold on, sorry, my eye is just bothered me a little bit. But we know we have that 40.3 cent area, but then if that were to break, you're looking at about 34.75 cents, which is the falling channel support. So there's a lot of resistance and support in this area now. The problem is we have to invalidate this Batman top, the M topping reversal, the Batman top. Some people like to call it the Bart Simpson. It doesn't matter. It looks like the Batman top this time. And if we want to invalidate this current drop structure, we have to get back above. And we're going to have to push that rising channel resistance at 60.8 cents at some point. Retake that cup and handle downtrending resistance, so the handle resistance at 64.3. And ultimately start pushing up towards the top of this rising channel at 84.9 cents. So we have created ourselves a lot of resistance here. But then if we look at the good side of this, we've also created ourselves some support structures. We've got that 42.3 cents. We've got a little bit higher up here as well. I'm at 50 cents, the psychological level. We've got 43 cents underneath if we were to break down. But as long as we're over 50 cents, we know we can push up to that 53.3 cents or 53.1 in a relatively quick fashion. I don't see much in the DXY. It's up 0.25% to 103.19. So there's nothing really there to talk about. Man, is it windy. Very windy. It keeps blowing my tablet around. I apologize, but hey, that's the price we pay to do this outside. The XRP Bitcoin pairing is down about 0.75% to 896 level. Yesterday we talked about how, yes, it looks like it could be a W reversal, but the problem is right now is it's on a bear flag. And if this breaks down, we could very well find ourselves at the 768 sat level. Conversely, if we can hold this area, we could come up to the 997. And if we broke out, it's a move to 1116. But on a breakdown, it's a move down to 0.0000768, which is the 768 sat level. And we're very close to tipping back down to the downward fashion. We're below that resistance right now, ever so slightly. Ever so slightly. Whoops. That's at about 899. 899 sat level. So we're just below that resistance. So everything is right at its resistance levels. Like even XRP, it's hanging around this 50 cent psychological level. Went up to 52. It just couldn't make enough noise to get up to the 53.1 cent level. So let's take a look at Bitcoin real quick. Then I want to look at that metric that's hit a 3-month high. So right now, Bitcoin, the one thing we've been talking about, if it's bearish, it'll come up and it won't be able to retake 58,250. That would have been the cup and handle. That would have been the inverse head and shoulders support. But there's also a gap up there. Well, we've already filled the gap now, honestly. Because we came through, the gap would have been at 53,480, and we've come well up past there. So Bitcoin's filled its gap for all intents and purposes. And now the question was, could we get past this, where this inverse right arm could have been support at 58,320? Now it was, are we going to get rejected here, or is this going to be the overriding resistance area? And right now, Bitcoin looks like it's putting in a reversal candle, a very big one at that. That looks like a gravestone, and if that's the case, Bitcoin could be coming back down here today to around 53,400 or worse. So, I mean, it's not that I want to feel bearish. It's just the market on this bounce back. It really does look like the overall market is trying to put in a dead cat bounce here in the illusion of a bullish continuation. I'm not seeing the proper volume portfolio to continue. Even on that sell volume here in the 4 hourly, that sell volume ends up being much larger even than the last couple not much larger, but it's bigger than the last 3 or 4 that we're trying to push up. So right now the 4 hourly is speaking to us. We have a death cross that has not been invalidated. In fact, we got rejected on the 20-day, further validating the way to confirm a death cross is to get rejected on the retry at the 20-day instantly. And if we do that, I'm telling you, that's going to be a quick pull back down, and we're going to see a big red mark here again today or in the days to come. I'm trying to stay out in front of this, being as positive as I can, but being as optimistic and rational as I can as well, seeing what I see in front of me. These are the same warning signs that led me to say that one rejection away from the sub 50 cents and possible 25% drop, which ended up happening the next day. So these are the exact same things that we're looking at. Lack of volume, not enough buyers coming in. Yes, there's a lot of trading volume pushed, but right now you can see, now that we pushed up into this area, that volume is very low in the 4 hourly. And that is a long leg doji. That is a reversal candle. And if we get a follow through in the next hour and 47 minutes, we could get hot to the bottom side here. We could get hot here. So let's read this 3-month high in this indicator. First, let's look at the crypto fear index, the crypto fear and greed index. Right now we're at 29 fear. Yesterday we were at extreme fear at 17. Last week we were at greed at 61. So a big drop. We've had a little bit of a move up, which is expected from yesterday. Now, if we do get any kind of consolidation or correction here in the next 9 hours and 46 minutes, that fear and greed index is going to go right back down. I highly encourage you to trade XRP, or at least find the exchange you want to when you're waiting for the metrics to go to where you want, you're waiting for the prices to end up where you want, or you're looking for this very strong consolidation or high levels of volatility, is when you should be looking for the exchange. Download the exchange, get your money set up for when the prices hit where you want. Video description below and our pinned comment. You've got 2 great choices, BITUNIX and or HOTCOIN. BITUNIX literally has the lowest spot and leverage trading fees in the USA. You can trade it worldwide. You don't need a VPN or KYC unless you send or receive from a bank account. And there's a lot of money to be made there because you have very low fees. And then you've got HOTCOIN. They have XRP Bitcoin pairing. They have IOTA X. You can copy trade me there as well. I'm looking for my next trade, as right now our $100 challenge is up 133% to $233 and some change. So we've had a hell of a move there. And then they have very low spot and leverage trading fees as well. You don't need VPN or KYC unless you send or receive from a bank account. So you make up your own decision, but there's 2 great choices there. There's also a way to join Tom's Army in the video description below and our pinned comments if you want to show appreciation for the work I put in, and you get the emoji badge of me being abducted by aliens in month 1 all the way through the XRP diamond hands in year 3 as a thank you from me to you. You can send a YouTube super chat as well at the bottom of this video in the comments if you would like, or I will see everybody tonight for the live. So important Ripple XRP metric hits a 3-month high. Here's the details. The last time this indicator spiked that high was the beginning of May. Ripple XRP saw a significant drop to 43 cents, but quickly rebounded to 51, with active XRP accounts increasing by 45% on a 24-hour scale. Analysts envision a potential bull run for the asset, but some caution that staying below the 54-cent EMA could be followed by another pullback. This indicator headed north. Ripple's XRP was severely affected by the crypto market crash witnessed on Monday, August 5th. Its price plummeted to a 1-month low of approximately 43 cents per CoinGecko's data. While the market capitalization tumbled below $25 billion, the landscape drastically changed the following day, with XRP recovering some of its losses and spiking to 51 cents, a valuation observed at the time of writing this article. The resurgence coincided with the spike of an important metric. Data shows that the number of active XRP accounts soared by 45% daily to reach almost 16,000 on August 6th. The figure has not reached such a level since the beginning of May. The metric's rise could indicate several things, including increased user adoption and a growing network, which are crucial for long-term sustainability and a security of the cryptocurrency. This could be interpreted as a sign of confidence and may lead to more investors hopping on the bandwagon. So as we can see, there's been, what is this? I want to get that number again. 45% increase in daily the number of XRP active addresses soared by 45% in the last 24 hours. That is very interesting. So is a further XRP rally on the horizon. Numerous crypto enthusiasts have noted XRP's revival recently, speculating that a potential bull run is just around the corner. The X-user Dark Defender outlined the bullish hammer on the asset's price chart amid the recovery, reminding that the same chart scenario was observed in March of 2017, or just 3 weeks before a massive rally. Crypto Tau tipped in too, claiming that XRP closed August 6th bullish, expecting a further pump in the near future. Now, all of this makes me feel like we definitely are going down. Seeing these fudsters talk like this, they're always wrong. We should see a further bullish outcome from the current location. Although XRP Bitcoin should take more control soon, our current trade is secured, and I will be looking to get the next trade, the analyst added. On the opposite side, some warned about another possible pullback in the following weeks. Jeff Moore claimed that a bear flag price pattern might be formed should XRP stay below the exponential moving average EMA of around 54 cents. Still breaking above the mark could lead to a 25% pump. Now, this person should be trusted, or at least should be listened to. He talked about the exact bear flag that we should be worried about unless we break that 54-cent area to invalidate it. Excellent analysis. If we break the exponential moving averages and hold, then back to 64 cents we go. Stay strong, XRP holders. That's an excellent analysis. Who was that? Jeff Moore hit it spot on. So once again, the crypto fear index, before we take off here, it's at 29 fear. Yesterday it was at extreme fear of 17. Last week it was at 61 greed. So we've come down more than half in the fear and greed index. So that's definitely something to be noted. When it comes to XRP here, as we're down a little bit in the red this morning, I think everything is trying to fake us out to the top side right now. I can't help the feeling. Right now, XRP's market capitalization is $28.431 billion. The fully diluted market cap is $50.77 billion for XRP right now. Trading volume in the last 24 hours is at $1.467 billion. All-time high still remains $3.55. Circulating supply is just shy of 56 billion at 55.999 billion. And total circulating supply sits just under 100 billion at 99.987 billion. Let's see. I think that's always good to know. And then we'll take a look real quick here. We have sell on the technical indicators as far as the indicators for the day look. We've got performance down 19.94% in the last week, up 20% in the last month, down 2.7% the last 3 months for XRP. The last 6 months we're down 2.42%. Year-to-date, XRP is down 18.25%, and over the last 1 year, XRP is down 19.3%. In the daily, we've got 11 neutral, so everything's neutral. For the daily, because we just don't know. But we'll go down to the moving averages for the 4 hourly. 4 hourly, we have 3 sells, 7 neutral, 1 buy, 16 sells overall, 8 neutrals and 2 buys. The moving averages suggest 13 sells and 1 buy. The 4 hourly Fibonacci retracement levels before I leave. Right now we have support 3 on the Fibonacci at 42.1 cents. Support 2 is at 47.6. And our immediate support is at 51 cents, which we fell below. So our next key support is at 47.6 cents if we continue trending down. We have a pivot layer in the 4 hourly according to the Fibonacci we need to break at 56.5. And then we can push the resistance 1 at 62. Resistance 1 is 62 on the Fibonacci. Resistance 2 is 65.5. And resistance 3 is 71 in the 4 hourly. If we go over into the daily time frame on the Fibonacci, we've got support 3 is all the way down at 27.7. Support 2 is at 38.3 in the daily. And support 1 is at 44.87 cents in the daily on the Fibonacci. The pivot point is at 55.4 cents in the daily. Resistance 1, 66. Resistance 2, 72.6. And resistance 3, 83.2 cents in the daily. So big differentials between the daily and the 4 hourly. But you definitely need to see it so you can make an educated and informed decision. I'm going to release this update. Make sure to hit that like button so YouTube recommends this update. If you appreciate my work, subscribe to the channel and join the over 22,400 subscribers. As XRP's fallen about 0.75% here in the last couple minutes. We're down to 50.14 cents. Remember, if we lose the 50-cent psychological level, more than likely it's going to tell us we're going to come back down and double bottom. The one way to invalidate this thought process is to come above 53.7 cents. But I have been very transparent, and I showed you we have a death cross. We're being rejected on the 2 or the 4 hourly, just like last night still. And the technical move back down could bring us down to 43, that 42.1, 40.8, or even down to that 34.4 cents. Make sure to hit that like button if you made it to the end. Hashtag be better, do better in the comments.